the Physics production, and here are the designers, Sofian, MJ, Isa, Augustine, and Kira. Today we're going to talk to you about our Mount Damavand ideas. As a visual effects supervisor, I'm going to present to you our ideas on the set extension and why you should choose us. First, we are going to use Vue to create such a complex CG environment. Based on the little reference of Mount Damavand consists of more than one terrain, and we have to create multiple terrain with different altitude as well as height to achieve the depth of the loop and the structure. Texture-wise, it consists of more than 3 textures, which is the grass, the rock, and the snow. We also need to involve a little bit of the ecosystem to achieve the vegetation loop. Okay, let me pass this to Sofian to talk a little bit more about achieving the right loop of Mount Damavand.
You pass to Kira
Okay,
to
Kira.
the set extension.
Okay.
Yep. Hi. So we are going to show you how we are going to set the general direction of Mount Damavand. So first we must know that Mount Damavand is the highest peak in Iran. It's a volcanic mountain, and therefore it has features of a volcanic mountain such as residual cooled magma and sulfur at its top. So there are veins forming its runoff, and that's an important feature to take note of when we make this mountain. So the elevation is 5.6 kilometers, so it is rather tall, and these features we can replicate these in Vue in life scale. So it's to life, the scale can be to life, and by replicating it to life we can achieve maximum accuracy when we make it. So the climate can vary from freezing to arid. That means we can either have fully snow or we can have it like a desert at the bottom. So generally we'll go for the middle ground, which is snowy mountain caps and then sparse vegetation at the bottom. So that is the design general for the Mount Damavand, and I'll pass this on to Sufyan to talk more about the terrain.
Okay, so for the terrain, right, for Mount Damavand, there are different parts of the Mount Damavand that are steep and shallow. So in Vue, if we happen to open a procedural terrain is a terrain that we can use to imitate the the look of any reference we can use. So in this case, it's Mount Damavand. So for Mount Damavand, can I restart?
Start the section.
Okay, so for Mount Damavand, the terrain, there are different types of terrain in Mount Damavand. So like if I can split into 3 different sections, the top will be very steep, middle about gradual, and more rock spacing, and the bottom is more shallow. So in Vue, if we happen to we only can apply the terrain to objects. So okay.
We can actually use node to modify the look of the terrain. We can create 2 types of terrain, which is the
Procedure terrain.
Yeah, procedure terrain as well as the standard terrain. The standard terrain is more lower in resolution and polygons, so we can shift it to the back as a background terrain. And the procedure terrain consists more of the details, so we can put it in the front to show more detail, and as well as the texture as well.
Yeah, so in terrain editor, you can actually apply nodes that actually can calculates the residual production into different types of the steepness. So in terrain editor, we have actually like nodes such as eroded mountains, terrain fractals, and etc.
Turbulence.
Yeah, turbulence.
And filter.
Yeah, to disrupt the look of the terrain. Yeah. So once we have applied the different nodes to the terrain, so we have to apply more than one terrain to achieve the different looks. So in the main camera, we actually can compose the terrain in such a way that it looks like Mount Damavand. Yeah. So I will pass this on to Ming-Chen to explain more about the materials and the texture.
Okay, as previously mentioned, our terrain will be covered by snow, followed by exposed rocks, and either sparse vegetation or a bit of snow at the base. We can do this by creating a mixed material for snow and rock. Going further into the rock material, we can change it into another mixed material. So basically we have a mixed material on another mixed material. and then we'll have the second mixed material showing rock and snow or vegetation depending on our reference and the requirements of the shot. Yeah, that's basically the.
Okay, so me and Issa, we are in charge of doing the atmosphere. So for the atmosphere, what you have to take into account will be the sky, lighting, and as well as like the should I say this clouds. So yeah, as for the mountain, like Mingjun said, it will be divided into three parts. So where we'll be placing the clouds will be in the middle section where the rock is. So as for the clouds, we'll be using these two clouds called the alto cumulus and the alto stratus. This why? Because these two are the type of clouds that you can find at the specific height, like ranging between 10,000 to 15,000 feet. And yeah, as for the sky color and the lighting, I'll pass this on to Issa.
Alright, so according to reference from pictures of Mount Damavand, I can see that the skies are actually quite blue, and the kind of atmosphere is kind of not foggy, not hazy, yeah, and it's also kind of brightly lit, and so in this kind of situations, I'll put the daylight at around noontime, and also the yeah.
So as you can tell from our presentation, our team is very confident in achieving the right look of Mount Damavand. The use of node in view actually increase our flexibility to modify the terrain even more, so we can create multiple versions for you to decide. Hope you like our proposal and let us be your choice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope it's recording, you know.
Do you think that's okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, I scared that when it's black screen,
Yeah,
it's not.
just repeat
Yeah,
the
yeah.
message.
Actually, you still gonna.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god. You can say about the density of the cloud, whether it looks thick or.
I wanted to say that, then you cut me off.